Okay, hi, I just want to make a quick video just saying my thoughts on Starfield so far. Okay, so I've been able to play Starfield since August 31st, but the official release was September 6th, I think. August 31st was just like early access. So I'm a good ways into the game. Definitely not nowhere near finishing the game, but like I said, I'm into it. So first I'm gonna start with cons, then pros, cause I want to end on like a positive note. So yeah. So let's start with cons. Okay, so one thing about me, I love to explore, especially in RPGs. And don't get me wrong, the exploration aspect in this game is very, very detailed and it's very deep. But it just felt like super overwhelming at first when I first got into the game, and I would go to the map and it shows all these different planets you can go to and different systems. So first looking at that, it was overwhelming, but as I got more into the game, it became more okay. But me, in my mind, I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna have to explore every single one of these, yada yada yada, which is not the truth. So that was just me. But I do want to say, when I was exploring in between like all the quests, it became a little like repetitive, like the exploration aspect. Like I would go on one planet and then like find one like monument or statue or something, and then I would on that same planet like run a good ways, like be running for like 5 minutes, almost felt like 10 minutes, and then I would pull up and it would be like the same exact like structure. I was just like, okay. And then like if I go to any other planets, I'll find the same like dilemma, I guess. I don't know, maybe it was just the planets I was exploring, but they felt like similar in what I would discover, you know what I mean? But the planets themselves, they were, different when it came to like atmospheres and biomes. Next con, building. I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a builder. Like, one thing about me, I just find it a little frustrating. Like, I don't really have that much interest in building like outposts and ships. Like, I'd rather spend that time like on quests and like the gameplay. I think it's something that I might have found overwhelming at first too, because I feel like, I don't know if it was just me, but it felt like they gave little instruction when it came to outposts and the ship building. So yeah, when it came to like the building aspect, it was just like, okay, I'd rather buy like a ship for whatever, 100,000, 200,000, you know what I mean, than like spend like 2 hours building it. That's just me though. Like all of these cons are my opinions, because I know some people like rather build than like spend more time on quests, you know what I mean? That's just how I play. Okay, and last con, music. I don't know what it is, but the music in this game, don't get me wrong, it's good, very good. I like it, but it's just like it just makes me a little sleepy because the music is kind of like slow in the background. And yeah, it's just not like really exploring music, you know what I mean? Like when I'm really, running, doing out my quest and exploring, the music in the background, it don't really like hype me up, you know what I mean? So I would find myself like putting on my own music in the background and keep me energized. Cause I know in Fallout 4 there's a way to play different music. Like you have the little thing on your arm that you can select different radio stations to listen to. I don't know if that's a thing in Starfield. If so, I haven't figured it out or found it or anything. But like I said, all these cons, they're like very minimal. They didn't really affect my game too much. Okay, so let's move on to pros. First of all, I want to say character creation, very good. It's very good. Like it was just very detailed, like how you can physically change your character to have whatever kind of eyes you want, nose, skin color, body shape. Like very good, especially like even the traits and like personality wise. Very diverse options. I did like the options for hairstyles, I will say, but I feel like they could have been more. Could have been more hairstyles, especially more ethnic ones, but I do like the ones that they had. I'm just saying, like, could have been a little more, But like I said, very nice, very nice. Overall character creation, I really like one of the more, like I said, diverse and expansive character creation besides like the Sims, you know what I mean? Like it was, yeah, I like it, and I hope more games have more character creation. I should say more RPG games have more character creation that looks like that. Okay, my next pro, characters. I really love the characters that they had in this game. All the characters had like their own stories, you know, and you could learn more about them over time as you spend time with them. And you can like build up the relationship or like make it bad. Most of my relationships I think are pretty okay. Other than like exploration, like learning more about the characters that are in the game, one of my favorite parts, because I feel like it contributes to like the world building. And yeah, like I want to feel like I'm in there, you know what I mean? Like I'm in this place right now with actual like characters who feel like they could be real people. Okay, my next pro is kind of like the stories and the quest like kind of together, you know. I wasn't like super interested in the main quest line because like after a while it felt like it was a little repetitive. But after like a certain part, I was like, oh, like wait, they kicked it up a notch, and you know they made it a little more thrilling by adding like a little bit of horror and mystery. And I feel like that first started the main storyline and some of the other like faction quests. Like the faction quests are like actually really interesting. I'm glad that they made it like not just like some side quests that, you know, you do a couple little quests for it and then like it's out the way. Like actually like how it's kind of, you know, involved in the main like quest line, the main story. I feel like the factions like kind of give me the same vibe as the characters. Like it's its own thing, and they're different in their own way, and they're equally as important. I think my favorite faction so far, I guess my favorite faction storyline would be the United Colonies one. But I feel like my toxic trait when it comes to gaming would be trying to finish all the, like, everything except the main storyline, because I feel like, oh, if I don't do this faction quest, or if I don't do this side quest or this activity, then it's going to affect the main story, and the main story is not going to be as fulfilling because I didn't finish all of these other things before. You know what I mean? Because at times I would find myself doing more faction quests and more activities, side quests, etc., than like actually focusing on the main quest. But yeah, I learned how to balance it. Like, okay, I do a little bit of this and then I go back to the main story, do a little bit of this, you know. But I don't really know if that's what's happening in this game. Like, I don't know if I don't do the United Colonies storyline like at all, will it affect the Constellation storyline? I don't know. If anybody knows, let me know. But anyway, yeah, that's all my thoughts so far. Like I said, nowhere near complete with this game. But yeah, I'll keep playing it. We'll see if any of my opinions change. But so far, I'm liking the game. It's like I was thinking, like it does remind me of Fallout in a way. Fallout 4. They're similar, not like too much, but I think I do like Starfield a little better. Oh, before I go, one little thing like that I wish they would like tweak. I don't know if it's just me, but after certain events in the game, because I have the kid stuff trait. I think it's a trait like in the game where you have your parents in the game, and it will be like after certain big events, I will go talk to my parents like, "Are y'all good? Like, Atlantis just got attacked," and you know they'll be like, "Hi, honey, like here's dinner," or something like that. They wouldn't say that, but I would just be like, "Did y'all not just see what was going on outside?" Anyway, that was just for certain parts. Anyway, but yeah, that's my thoughts so far. And yeah, what are your thoughts? Let me know. That's all for now.